Look at me. Ah! Okay. Let me go get my sponge. It's that time again. I think today was a very accomplishing day. I got to do the dinner. I got to do my laundry. The last set of bed sheets for the week. And I even got to blow out all my leaves because I've got hundreds of leaves from all my oak trees. I'm getting new growth, new green on them, but there are piles and piles of leaves, which will be good this year for my compost. Hello, hi Sari Berg. Having coffee, guys. Have y'all had your second cup today? All right. You're still wet from this morning. Ah, my hair needs to get dried. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let's do some eyebrows. Make sure we have 2 of them. We do. We are going to pray for a good, easy, quick Thursday, right? Okay. I hear my dryer's already finished. Okay, there we go. Hi, Domingo. Hello. Snapchat. Jiminy. The people that I have on Snapchat are normally friends and family. more than anything, family. I don't give out my Snapchat. I am on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know why I found the littlest brush to do my eyebrows. I'm so excited, guys. So excited because 2 more days I get to do my hair, which, by the way, is still a little bit wet. This morning I gathered my hair as I combed it and I cut about that much off my tips. But this Saturday, she's gonna give me a layered look. I haven't had my hair done, guys, in like forever. But she's gonna give me some bangs too. I'm excited about the bangs. Excited. Let's do some contour, shall we? Whatever is left of the contour. Oh, thank you. I like them too. I got them for $1 at their Shein. I fell in love with them. I could own like 100 of them because they never mess up, because they're like a suede, maybe. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. The teardrops, but they're super, super. I just have to get a little back to it because if it's windy, I'll lose my earrings. That's the only thing. The camel. Okay. All right, let me read these comments, guys. I am a little bit blind. Bear with me, shall we? Loncho, I'm not your baby. Sorry about that. Last time I checked, I was married. That's okay. Zen, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll be cooking some pizzas tomorrow. We'll do the flatbread. I'll show you how to do a 3-ingredient flatbread, super easy. So I'll be on tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. That's okay. I got to get ready myself too. This is why I'm here, but I think I'm gonna, whenever I go live, guys, I start talking and checking messages, and I totally forget the time. And time is of the essence, and it's like flying by. That looks pretty. I like it. I like it like that. All right. I am not feeling my eyebrows today. Why don't they look proportioned to me? I do not know. Hi, Anthony. All right, today we're gonna do a little more glimmer. Let's do the glimmer. Let's do a little bit of shine, because we're going to try to stick to the natural palette. Okay. I'm using my finger. I forgot to bring the brush, guys. Let's do a pink. Let's do that one. I'm feeling like a pink and brown kind of day. Since I did so many of the tans yesterday, that is a pretty color. It's a little bright. We're gonna blend it in. Don't you worry. We're gonna blend that in. All right, where is that brush? I need my blender brush. I don't have my glasses, so I can't check the comments, guys. Okay. I think this side has more than that side. What do you guys think? This looks so much like 70s, maybe? I don't know. 80s, maybe. Kind of vibe. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of shimmer. Shimmery shimmer. Where's the cake? There's no cake here. Okay. Hey, Brooke. There's my girlfriend. How you doing? Getting ready for work? Getting ready for work here too. I don't know. I'm trying to do a shimmer. That is so pretty, guys. Oh my God. That is so pretty. I know the lighting is terrible. And the problem is I have the iridescent light, so I don't think it's gonna make it any better. I can turn it on, but I don't know if it's gonna make it any better. I cannot wait for Saturday. I am so excited for Saturday because I get my hair done. It's the only time I get to feel a little pretty, right? When you get your hair done. Let's see. Quit disrespecting God of the universe. Who's disrespecting God? That's kind of disrespectful. Your God is my God. If anyone doesn't know Jesus, I pray you invite him into your heart. Amen. Repent and turn from your sin. I agree. That is a share. It is a personal relationship with Christ, right? In Christ alone. Nobody can make you turn to him but you, right? We need to turn to Christ. He's waiting for us. He's waiting for us to do it. He's already there. He already knows you. He created you. He's just waiting for us, right? I don't know. I'm not feeling the pink. Do you guys like it? I'm not feeling it too much. You really caught me off guard. Let's see. You are beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the comment. Oh, is it homie? God is great. Our God is so awesome, isn't he? He is amazing. God stands at the door and knocks. Let him in. Amen. He's always there. The thing is he's waiting for us to receive him because he's always there. He's just waiting. He's on standby. He's like, okay, when are you going to realize that I'm right here waiting on you to receive me, right? It's all about receiving, and it's all about that relationship that we build with him and him alone. You cannot build that relationship with any man, any religion, any person. The relationship that we built with our Creator is amazing. He's in control of your life and of everything. He's waiting for you to receive him, to give him full authority of your life. So when you put your life in his hands, that's when you start seeing him work on your life. Things start shifting and start changing, right? We often sometimes don't even know why they're coming, all the blessings. But we know that they are from him. Every blessing comes from him. So yeah, building that relationship is key. If you don't have that relationship with him, you can't communicate with him to its full potential. And it's so important that we do that, that we meditate on those words and that we truly receive him and we listen to him, right? Because that is when your life begins to change. When you start receiving everything else in life, everything, all the noise is just a distraction to keep you away from it. But we know that God is in control of it all. It's just like when you get on that steering wheel, when you get off, when you're headed to work. It's what I always say. An ambulance just passed by here like 5 minutes ago. Whenever I get on that vehicle, I say, Lord, please take the wheel. Take the wheel that I make it to work safe, and then I come back from work home safe. It is so important. Something so simple. We tend to bypass. Yeah, everybody has their choice. Absolutely, I agree. We are nobody to implement choices on anybody. Because remember, God gave us free will. And that is free will in all the sense, in the whole sense of the word. Free will. To choose your path. He shows you the narrow path that we need to walk by. And he also shows you the path where everybody walks by. But it is up to you to make a choice. Whenever you're ready, you will make that choice. A lot of us are just not ready. They're not ready. They're just not ready to receive it, you know? But it's really up to us and God's timing. And he knows eventually you will. All we can do for one another is plant a seed. He wanted us to do that. He wanted us to spread the news everywhere, across the world, across the nation. Do not leave a person behind, right? But all we can do is spread the good news. That he is coming, that his word is alive, and that he's always been there for us, no matter what. No matter what trials or tribulations you're going through, we're all going through it. Because remember, we are all a collective, so we are all a reflection of each other. We're all going through something in life. Nothing in life is perfect. Nothing. This is why we need Yeshua, because he is the only person in this time that gives us that comfort and that strength to get us by. I think I'm gonna have to get a belt. Got makeup done. Done. Hey, Charlie. Yes, we did. If you watch the replay, we did this morning. It was around 10 a.m. We did mac and cheese, barbecue chicken Thursday. Yeah, you can go ahead and watch that. It's on YouTube. I posted it. Tomorrow we're going to do pizza. We're doing flatbread. I'm going to show you a 3-ingredient crust that you can make anytime that you're craving pizza. You can make it at home. And it's normally ingredients that you have already laying in your kitchen. So you don't have to go out and buy anything special. I'm pretty sure most of you have Greek yogurt and milk and baking powder and flour. So very simple. I appreciate that, Jen, what is it? Jehanse? I appreciate that comment of me going to the gym and how much I weigh. I am sure that is a concern to you. Charlie says, okay, I was late to the party then. Yeah, no, not too late. If you watch the replay, we're just getting ready for work. So I'm starting to do the get ready with me now. But I normally just do the 10 a.m. But I just found the opportunity to hang out with y'all and chat a little bit more. Don't get wrong, ma'am. What do you mean, don't get wrong? Can we do a cheesecake? Can we do a cheesecake? That is so easy to make. Have you had cheesecake dip? I saw somebody make a high protein cheesecake dip to dip their fruit. Oh my gosh, that is so good. And she used in particularly cottage cheese, the cheesecake pudding, the instant, the sugar-free, and a splash of milk. Best cheesecake dip for fruit you've ever had in your life. And if you dip strawberries in it, oh my God, it's so good. It's delicious. You got to try it. High protein, healthy, all the works. Charlie says, don't listen to that guy. You are beautiful. Oh, thank you. I am sure, right? I am sure that I've earned my stripes. I know I have. That's one way to say it, right? I do not get offended very easily. I don't let things get to me, quite frankly. All I really care is what God thinks of me and what I think of myself. I really don't care what people think of me, of anything in particular. So I just ignore it. It really doesn't upset me at all. It doesn't. It takes a lot of high confidence to think that way. Because I know how I am. I know how I look. I know who I am. And God knows who I am. That's the most important person in my life. So that's all that matters. It's the rite of passage. All. Yep. I'm going to go get really quick. I got to brush my eyebrows because I just put the, what you call it? The color on it, but it's not blending like I wanted to. I thought I had a spool here. Let me see if I can grab one from the rim. Hang on. I'll be back. Found it. Got my allergies, my sinuses are not allergies. Sinuses are like right here. I get that every so often I get that drip. I am trying to stay away from dairy. Whenever you get anything like that, try to stay away from dairy. It does not help it. Okay. I think that's good. I want to do a cinnamon swirling. Oh, that sounds good, Charlie. I've made cinnamon rolls from scratch. Amazing. Not like the ones you find, the little Pillsbury little thing. No, I make the giant ones, the big ones with yeast, which by the way, I got to get some yeast. You can also make them with sourdough. Sourdough starter. I've never made it before, but you can. Now I feel like making them. I can't wait to get my hair done, guys. Saturday. I get to do my hair. Hello, Pink. How are you? Welcome. Okay, let's get one of these. So I bought these, and the other day I was like, why do I need these for? I was going to throw them away, literally. But then I thought, wait, my earrings. I don't have a back to them, and I almost lost one the other day because it was very windy. Let me see if I can open this up. I have several jars prepared for winter. What do you mean? Garlic and honey. Yes. Oh, I read it now. The garlic. You know, I did that last year. And when I went to check on it, the honey was so dark. I'm talking about like past the amber stage of dark. I opened it up and I was like, oh, no. I cannot possibly put this in my mouth. And I threw it away. And you know what it was? I didn't have enough honey to cover the garlic because you're supposed to put a couple of cloves, but then cover the whole entire thing with the honey. That is amazing. Let me tell you. Honey, I use it all the time. Even for my coffee, I drink honey. I put raw honey in everything. My teas. Can't go wrong with raw honey. But the best thing is to stay away from dairy. Whenever you feel like you're going to catch something. Another thing that helps me a lot is the silver. One of my friends told me about it. She swore by it. And let me tell you, it's the most amazing thing in the world. I don't know if you guys have heard of silver. It's called colloidal silver. It's a little pricey. It comes in an amber glass. You take a couple of drops in your mouth a couple times a day. It helps so much for your immune support. It is wonderful. Yes, in 2 weeks. Yeah, this was almost black. That's how dark it was, Charlie. So I'm not sure if it was supposed to look that way. The milk, the problem with the milk is the dairy, the lactose in it, and everything else, it causes mucus, just like cheese. So anything, that's why whenever you have a cold, you go see your doctor, they tell you to try to stay away from cheese and milk. That is the reason why, because it creates more mucus. And I even heard chicken. My sister had a boyfriend. And I learned something new a couple years ago, because she dated him way back. His name is George, I'll never forget. And he told me, or he told us, that chicken in particular causes phlegm, causes mucus. We'll put this one on. So try to stay away from that when you're on a lot of fluids, a lot of liquids, a lot of citrus, limes, if anything, water, limes, teas. But yeah, try to stay away from dairy as much as you can. Can't put the other one in. It's wonderful, Charlie. The silver, I'm telling you, I took it once to my mother-in-law. We were chatting, and she had an earache. And she's like, I don't know what it is, but I've got this earache, and it doesn't go away. And I said, well, give me a second. I'm going to hop, because I live right there, right close to her, right next door to her. I said, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and bring my silver. And I went over there, and I took the silver. Gosh, I think I cut too much on my tips. And I went and took the silver and I put it on her. I just let it fall a couple, like 2 or 3 drops on her ear. Almost instant, her pain went away. She was like, what is that? And she looked at it. I said, here, take a picture. And she took a picture of it. She says, I'm going to order this today. She was like, I don't have any pain. It feels better. It's something about the silver, that mineral. I don't know. You remember what long time ago when kids were kids? This is probably way back, maybe more than 81. I'm talking probably the 60s. I wasn't even born when that happened. But remember when kids used to get sick? They would suck on a silver spoon, like real silver spoon, not a stainless steel spoon. Like today's silverware is all stainless steel, but I'm talking about real silver. They would make you suck on a silver spoon because silver is a mineral that our body needs, and it actually makes you feel good. It cleans you out, gives you the minerals that your body is lacking, so you don't get sick. And they would do that. Okay, I got it. So now it's not going anywhere now because I put the back on it. So yeah, that silver, it is life-changing. It's so good for earaches, coming down with a cold. Even if you want to take it just on an everyday dose, just, to keep your immune system going, it is wonderful. Right? That's where it came from. Yep. Because kids used to do that back in the days. I'm sure it was back in the 1960s. It was very, very popular. But yeah, why don't we have silverware anymore? Like people don't even use silver anymore. They'll use plastic disposables or they'll use a stainless steel. So if you can get a hold of real silverware, like real silver, I'm talking about what your great grandma used to use or anything like that, that is the best silverware, flatware that you can use to eat. Besides your two hands, that is the best. Because everything else after that, it's been replicated. It's not even real. It's all stainless steel, made from other places, cheap materials. So I know, but some people get it handed over, like great grandparents, they'll hand it over to their granddaughters. You'd be surprised. You can go to the thrift store. You may run into some silverware, like real silver. But it's amazing what it does to our bodies. It's amazing how good it is. And you can make your own silver. The colloidal silver, you can make it. I've seen people making it. Just like they make their own beef tallow, skin care, like lotion cream. Use chopsticks. Frank says I use chopsticks. Right? Yeah, you can do that, or you can use your two hands, which is probably the best way to eat. Right? Let me see. Somebody put a mad face. I'm like, what is wrong with a mad face? Who was that? Oh, fuck around and find out what's going on. Fuck around and find out what's going on. Why the angry face? My baby spoon was silver. I still have it. I have my own silver bricks. I should make one. Yeah. There you go. You're ready. You're ready for what's to come. You seen the price of silver? Oh my gosh. It is skyrocketing. I think, honestly, it's probably going to hit $100 an ounce. It may equal to the same as gold, or it may be more, because it is very hard to find. I'm thinking whatever situation Trump went to Greenland for, it's to get more of those minerals that are under there, because it's very scarce. Silver right now, it is very, very scarce. If you can get a hold of any kind of silver, go ahead and do it. Now is the time. because you won't be able to get into it very soon. It is going massively high. It's growing. It's what, 90? What is it now right now? I think it's like 88 an ounce. You had your Mexican silver coins melted and into breaks. Oh, wow. That is cool. I have to find, I'm sure I do have some silver. In my, Jason has a coin stash that it's like very, very old. Where they have like coins, like your dollars used to come in those coins. But they're saying that if you go to the bank, some places, like some banks, they will literally give them to you. Like if you want $1 in silver coins, they'll give it to you. Somebody posted that. They did a video and they were like, did you know you can do that? You can go to your bank and get them, you know, while they have them, because they may not have them for long. There's limited amount. Okay, let's sit over here while we're charging the phone. Got makeup on. I just got to put lipstick on. Hi, Clifton. You collected silver. You collected since I was 18. Oh, see? Yeah, my husband's the same way. He's had it too. We have to dig in our stash. We have a Coke bottle, plastic Coke bottle, that is filled with coins. And we just have to go through it. See what's silver, what's not. Probably take it somewhere where they can tell whether it's real or not. Hi, Marty. Thank you, Brooke. You keep up the good work too. Brooke is so cool. I love my Brooke. Walk by faith. Charlie says, my silver is much bigger. Total about, wow. Whew. Boy, that's good. Yep, you'll be ready. Because it's going to go really high. It's going to go, if you can get a hold of anything with silver, I've been telling my mom, she's been too worried about the banks and putting money in the banks. And I'm like, no, invested in a tangible, mineral, can't even think of the name. Tangible, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's silver or gold, invest in it. Or even XRP, invest in it. Do not let it sit there. Like, do not, because when it's time to do the trade-in, it's going to be worth thousands of dollars. Like thousands of dollars. I think gold right now, it's 4,000 an ounce. 4,000 and something an ounce. I'm ready for the snow. See, I don't know, Clifton. Where are you guys located? Charlie says, I'll look for someone that can make it in front of me. I don't trust people. Yep. Where do you go for that? To get it melted and made into bars? That's a good question. You need a small amount for the spoon for my grandson. Okay. But that's really good that you're doing that. I live in Arkansas, close to Oklahoma. Oh, okay. You're in Arkansas. Okay. Oh my gosh. I know they're saying starting Friday. But again, there's a lot of fear mongering going on. But they're saying this is not a typical storm, guys. It is going to be below zero. Freezing temperatures. They're expecting for the northern part, east part, am I right, of the states. It's not going to happen here in Florida. We are going to get cold, but we're not going to get freezing temperatures. Let me see. Let me get everything, Jacob. What is up with that word? Are you feeling better now that you said it? Muhammad says, oh, thank you. Charlie says, my brother-in-law has an equipment to melt it. Oh, you are lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. That's probably what I need to get. All right, everything. I'm going to give you a warning because it's spamming my comments. Just people want to be heard, right? But I like to give them the benefit of a doubt first. How are you, Ground? I'm doing good. You have a good day too, Clifton. So yeah, if you can get a hold of something that can melt it or anything like that, that's really good. I mean, I'm not sure, like, probably it's better to just keep it in like as a coin, because all that exchange and bartering, all of that's going to come back, everything. Because I was talking to my mom and she was like, well, Lily, how are we going to pay with gold and silver? It's too heavy to carry around. And I said, well, remember, the new currency is coming, okay? And that's going to be backed by gold and silver. The new currency, also known as the rainbow currency, is coming out. This whole entire system, this whole fiat dollar worship Baal system is going bye-bye. We're starting a new era, and it's going to be where we'll be able to control our monies and our assets. But the banks and the government won't be controlling it. We will. So it's probably very good right now to start looking at something to, invest in. Because when these prices blow up, and they will, there is no way you can get a hold of anything. So whatever you can scramble, you can get into, do it now. Now's the time. I'm giving you a little warning because I know it's coming. We're very, very close to this being completely, the old system is going to go bye-bye. And the new system is going to kick in. And yeah. No, it's the truth. You can look it up. Research this yourself, Sammy. I don't say anything that I haven't researched and I've already read about and I have studied about. I have been doing this for way too long, for over 4 years. So I can tell you that is coming. It's already in process. And everything that you're seeing is just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time that the whole old system is just going to collapse. Because, they have been controlling our monies and everything for a very long time. So, evil will never stay in place for a very long time. God is good, and light will always defeat the darkness. Always. Thank you, Scott. Oh, I don't have to have a PhD or have a master's degree to research this stuff. You can research yourself and look it up. It's all over the place. You can find information everywhere. You just have to know where you're finding your sources. And you can just research into other countries. What are they doing with the money? Where are they putting their monies? And you will see that everything is about to switch. Charlie says, guys, she is a good lady. Aw. Thank you, Charlie. But yeah, start researching other countries, what they're doing. They're basically waiting on the U.S. to do the switch. Once the U.S. completely the switch is done, everything will change. the whole system. So what we're waiting on right now is basically the green light. The green light, and then Trump is set to make an announcement. He already addressed Davos. He went to, I believe, Greenland. Um, I don't know what else he's got to do first before all that goes down. But when that does, just be ready, guys. Be ready, because things are about to change. They're about to change. And he's going to make this is going to be a broadcast system. So it's going to be a presidential alert, and it's going to be global, guys. Everywhere is going to be hearing what's to come. And it's coming. If you think we're going to live in the same life that we've been living in for over 100 years, your reality is fixing to change, my friend. It's time to wake up. I think it's time. What else would be battered? I don't know. I know gold, silver. I'm trying to think. Precious metals. Copper. The price of copper is going up too. Now is the time. No, there's nothing to be scared of, William. Remember one thing. God is in control. Okay? And this is not, I'm not telling you this to, make anybody upset or scare anybody. It's to make it aware, because you have to be aware of your surroundings, right? So you could prepare. Just like when, God told Noah to prepare the ark, that he was going to flood the land. And he told Noah, build an ark, bring your family in, and try to wake up as many people as you can to get in with you. So this is the same thing. We're just, being aware. We're just spreading awareness of what's to happen. And a lot of us already know this because it's all over the place. I mean, oh my gosh, hang on a second. My curtain. What happened to my curtain? Got crinkled in there. I don't know how that happened. Okay. So we're just making awareness, guys. It's nothing to be upset about or scared about. Nothing is going to change in the sense of like, nothing bad is going to happen. Remember, God is in control. God is with you. He's there always. He's always going to protect you. But there is going to be a change, and it's going to be for a good, for a positive change, for, something positive that's going to benefit everybody for years to come. Your children, your grandchildren, for many generations to come. And that is a good thing. There's people in my area who grab all the copper inside. Yep. I'm telling you, a lot of the old buildings, old houses from many, many years ago, they always did the copper piping. Copper piping was the thing back in the day. They got rid of it long time ago. I don't know when it started, but they changed to the PVC piping, which is crap. But the real stuff, like the structure of the houses, like the water and everything used to be copper. Everything was copper. And I think that's why copper is so high. It's so expensive right now. It's gone up. I'm trying to get a hold of a little bit of copper. I don't want it too thick of a copper, but enough to make an antenna for my garden, because it is wonderful for your garden. If you anchor it on the ground, in front of your plants, your herbs or anything, it makes your plants grow abundantly without having to do or use any fertilizers whatsoever, any chemicals. It is so good for the environment and so good for your plants. And it brings the good bugs. It is amazing. So I have to get a hold of some. I'm gonna probably check Home Depot, see what they have, how much their copper wire is, and I gotta get a couple of rods. And I'm not gonna do dowels because they rot. But maybe like a couple of metal rods, and then create like an antenna. Make a little antenna. So you're a leader in the world finance? No, Sammy, I am not. But you can search that up. You don't have to be the leader of the finance and the world banking to know this. What else would be battered? Platinum. What's platinum? Oh, you mean the metal platinum? There's people in my area who grab all the copper in sight. Yep. Now you wonder too why old buildings, they have all these copper, or even like your science experiments, like old schools, and they're knocking down. They're getting rid of the copper. It's disappearing. People are getting a hold of it. I will let you know about this weekend because I have to get some schoolwork done. I haven't done much this week. Okay, love. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Thank you, Brooke. Thanks for tuning in. I prep. I have food, water, fuel, and medicine. I stockpile to be ready. Wife rolls her eyes. Okay. Oh, you're in Texas? That's good that you're prepared. That is very good. So, in my situation versus your situation, Charlie, I'm like you. My husband's like your wife. Does not want to prepare. Doesn't care. So, I'm totally with you. It is so important to be prepared. I don't know what's going to happen. I do know I got to get a couple of probably water bottles. Also, they have these straws. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's like an emergency straw. If you live anywhere where there's water surrounding, you get a cup of that water. Okay, this is a great survival tip. I've seen it. And then you get one of those straws that they sell on Amazon. You can find them. And you put it in the water and you can drink from it. It filters out anything out of the water. It is amazing for that. But it's good to be prepared, right? Even if you don't use it. I mean, what's to hurt? It ain't going to hurt nothing. Basin says, hi, Basin from Turkey. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Goal says, hey, Miss Pretty Eyed. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. Yes, I am. How about you? Are you having a good day? Mark says, hi, all. Thank you, Mark. Yes. I'm still here about the time. Okay, sure. What time you want to go out? What you want to tune in? Brooke and I are going to go live this weekend, guys. We'll probably go live. I got to get my hair done. I have an appointment for 1 o'clock, I think it is. 1 or 2 o'clock. I can probably do 5 o'clock if that's okay with you. We'll do a little bit of scripture reading with you guys because you guys are so fun. I love coming in here. Title. Hello from Wisconsin. Hi, Title. Charlie says they're called life straws. Yes. Thank you. Life straws. Life straws. 10,000 gals filtration. Yep. It filters 10,000. That's a lot. That's good. You have 10 of those. Ooh, that's really good. I need to get that. That's what I need to get. And you know what we need to start doing too is the canning. We should have been doing it for a long time. The canning, like, you know, start canning tomato sauce, everything. Hey, Daddy. How are you? Tati's in the house. Brooke says it's 7. That is fine. 5 is good. Okay, perfect. So we'll go live at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Okay, Brooke? Walk by faith. We'll come on here and then we'll go live stream on your channel as well. I want to help you out too. Hi, Jose. Where is the love at? Where is the love? Where is the love? Remember that song? Oh my gosh, I need to get those. I've seen them on TikTok. I need to get them. I haven't had a chance. No, these are from Dollar General. They work. They're comfortable. They don't hurt like right here. You know how glasses, they hurt like right where your bone is, the back of your ear? These are comfortable. But I want to get the other ones. I want to get the other ones. Let me see if I probably order them today. If I'm not too busy after work. I'll be so tired, guys. Yesterday was a long day for me. Long day. Today's going to be one more long day for me, okay? Because we're short one person. So we're trying to cover the areas for that person. So we have to do a little bit extra, right? But not for long. Thank you, God. I appreciate you. You guys, also, I am like I think I'm like what, 30 subscribers away to make the 2K. So I appreciate you guys if you share is caring. And you subscribe to my channel because I'm here every morning at 10 a.m. You get to see what I do every day. Get to hang out with me. Get to chat with me. Costco had them for 30. Oh, Costco? Wow. Now you know people should be prepping. If you see it at Costco, I'm going to ask my sister because she's got a Costco. I'll tell her about it. I got some Marines too. Cool. You know, that's one thing I was going to tell you, Charlie. I did that 2 years ago. The best investment I've ever done. We got a couple of blocks. We made like a little circle, right? And we're using it as a fire pit. We got a big ring, like medium-sized kind of ring. I got a griddle top to put on top of it, which I keep in my porch because I don't want it, you know, to get weathered. And then I even bought a lid to that. So if I run out of gas, I have backup a fire pit out there that I can cook anything on. And I can most certainly put a Dutch oven on because there's another thing I bought is a Lodge Dutch oven with a lid. Put it right on top of that. Oh my gosh, it may not, you know, cook quick enough, but it'll cook your food. And I have plenty of limbs out here because y'all know I have tons of oak trees. So they're constantly falling. Limbs are falling everywhere all the time. So I'm collecting them, putting them in my pit. And we can cook if, you know, if I run out of gas, because I do have gas tanks, but if I do run out of gas, I'm covered. That's important. Black eyed peas, yeah. You know, I'm not much of a black eyed peas. My husband loves black eyed peas, and he loves black eyed peas. He loves butter beans. What else does he like? Lima beans. But I'll do everything, every other bean except those. For some reason, I can't, I don't like them too much. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I appreciate you. Well, I'll be on here tomorrow. You guys are awesome. Look at that. I've got 11 people, 11 of you watching and 17 likes. Wow. What a crowd. Aloe. I do. I have tons of aloe. So I have aloe beds outside my son's bedroom by the water tank where I have my water tank. And they never die. They're always blooming. So yes, I do have aloe. My grandma used to use aloe, the gel, whenever we used to have a cut, a scrape, she would put it on my knee and it would go away. It's so wonderful. Garlic, that's one thing I got to plant is garlic. I'm planting onions right now, 2 onions from the store that were sprouting. So I put them in down in there and they're growing away. I'll probably show you guys tomorrow when I go live. But yeah, I just looked at the time. It was almost time for me to leave. I better go. But yeah, I am planting onions. I got to do the garlic. I don't know if it's season for garlic yet to start planting it, but I probably should be putting it in right now. I got to get a couple bags of dirt. That's what I got to get. A couple bags of dirt and start doing it. I guess I'm waiting for the cold spell to go away, to officially go away, because I don't want none of my plants to die. Yeah. Yeah, onions are awesome. They're very high in vitamin C. Very good for you. So anyways, I'm going to hop off on here. It was very nice talking to you all. We'll chat a little more tomorrow. I'll be on here 10 a.m. We'll make some pizza. I'll make a flatbread, show you guys how to make it. And we'll chat some more. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Charlie. Yes, I have, oh, I don't have to worry about that because I have, you know, the cow feed containers. They're like very, very deep. They're about maybe 50-gallon deep. So I drilled a couple of holes in the bottom and I just put the dirt on there and I plant anything I want to on there. So yeah, that is awesome. All right, you have a great day, guys. I love you, friends. You all have an amazing Thursday. Wait, not Thursday. Friday Eve. I love you guys.